A ritual. Yeah, that's probably my last hope. I can't do this. All right. Get on with it.
Wise decision, my boy. The ancient writings of Calador have not disappointed me yet.
What do we need for your ritual?
The grimoire mentions a powerful magic spell that can call your spirit and bind it to your body. Unfortunately, the spell itself isn't detailed in there, but it does say where we can find it. The entire ritual must take place in a location that is magically shielded from the outside world. We also need 3 sorcerers who are powerful enough to cast such a spell.
You are a powerful sorcerer.
Yes, I can help you with your ritual. However, my work here in Calador is not yet complete. The shadows still threaten us from the other side of the lava. We must attack and drive the evil from the island.
How are you going to cross the lava?
There is a teleporter on the other side, but it is inactive. I could build a bridge by setting up a magical web.
How would you do that?
If all teleporter platforms on this side of the lava were activated, I could combine their energy. That combined force could be used to catapult 1 or more people across the lava.
Have you ever done that before?
No, but it'll work. All the other teleporters need to be activated first before I try it. Everything else is just theory.
I'll help you fight the shadows in the east.
You really want to attempt the big leap over the lava stream?
It looks like it.
Was I really that persuasive?
You'll be fine.
Thanks for your confidence in me. You'll need a teleport stone to activate all the teleporters you can find in Calador. I have the teleport stone, but I need it for the teleporter in the east behind the lava stream. I'll mark the teleporters and the possible sites of other stones for you on your map. There. Someone like you will have no trouble finding them.
About the What about one of the native shamans?
That's a good idea. The voodoo priests are experts in the spirit world. The most powerful voodoo witch I know is Chani. She is the daughter of a chieftain of the natives. Go and find her. We need her powers.
I found a corpse in the wilderness.
Oh, how ghastly. What did it look like?
A young man. He had a piece of paper with him.
Oh, no. That must be Alvito, but he was so young. Could you please inform Wilson, the smith, if he doesn't know already?
The demon hunters are looking for the books of evil.
And you think just because I'm a woman I have something like that in my possession?
That wasn't what I meant. I'm just supposed to keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, and that's why you came to me of all people and are staring at me.
Oh, forget it.
What a disgrace.
Gold.
Thank you for your help. I'll take a break in the tavern before I go and make my report.
And? Calm down a little?
Yeah, somewhat. I need to process what happened tonight first. Maybe I should leave Calidor on the next ship. This part of the world has simply seen too much death and destruction.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
You know that oddball, Mick? You know, that bloke who's often sitting here in the tavern? Well, anyway, he always disappears during the night and only comes back the next morning.
That's supposed to be unusual.
Absolutely. The shadows are laying waste to the Iron Bay, and he's sneaking away after dark. Nobody does that. At least here in the tavern you're more or less safe. Something's fishy there, I tell you. If you stay close to him shortly after midnight, you'll definitely be able to find out what he's up to.
I'll get on to Mick.
Good. Now remember, he doesn't move at all before midnight. You can get your head down until midnight. But hands off the rum, otherwise you'll oversleep.
Is there any other way apart from sneaking after Mick?
Of course, but you'll have to keep your eyes open. Just find his hideout.
How am I supposed to do that?
How good are you at tracking? And how good are you at finding your way around in darkness?
Well,
Can you even hold a map?
now that I can do.
Listen and remember, I followed him for a while once. Alas, he discovered me too soon, the sod. But if you head westward from here, I think you'll find it. Just keep your eyes open for an unusual-looking place.
Apart from Mick's nightly strolls, have you noticed anything unusual?
Well, Brand the Butcher recently sent me a shipment of meat. I had to chuck the whole lot of it. It looked really fresh, but it tasted like pickled feet. Maybe you can ask around at his place and find out what was wrong with it.
What unworthy creature dares to address me? Crawl back under your rock, human.
Don't kick up such a fuss. We're all in the same boat here.
You really believe that? And suffer! If you weren't already dead, I'd relish killing you slowly. For your own sake, you should leave now!
Hey, just a second.
You shouldn't have come here.
Stop talking shit.
You've discovered my ritual site. But you won't have time to tell anyone about it. Say hello to the dead for me. You're done for. Ha! Ha! Ooh! Ah!
Look what I found.
Hey! I know that tome. Mick was always leafing through it. I always thought he was a bit fishy. He could hardly read. Strange.
You can take Mick off your guest list.
He was never on it. He never had a penny to his name. Does that mean he's,
Yes.
I hate to say this, but he's no loss.
There were only a few Toofers in the village when the Black Cat attacked us. One died fighting it. The strongest took its paw and gave it to his descendants. Interesting.
Surely, sir recognizes a bargain when he sees it. I have a wonderful pig here, and if it ends up on your plate, oh my, will your mouth water?
No. Keep your pig.
If you have no gold, get lost. Because, however bad the times are, without gold, you're even worse off.
Teach me some.
What would you...
How's the pig breeding going?
It's tough, but it's honest work. Hasn't got any easier since the Shadows moved into Iron Bay, but they're gonna have to deal with me before I give up even one pig.
Do you have much to do with the other farms?
Not much, although the demon hunters bring me news when they come to buy meat. I'd prefer to do without that kind of news, though. Don't hear nothing but trouble from out there.
How's things on the farm?
I generally say all is well, as long as we have something to eat. But when you get a sausage stuck in your throat, you know you're in trouble.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
It is indeed, lad.
What's wrong with the meat?
Usually I only deliver high-quality products, but some of my wares have gone bad. It can't have anything to do with the processing. I did it the same way as usual. I think it's my servant's fault. But he played dumb when I confronted him. Do me a favor and talk to him. Maybe you'll find out more than I did.
Now that's not odd. What is it?
Just taking a look around.
Go ahead. There will be no meat left by the time you're done, and I'll have to work even harder. But don't think you can fool me.
Bran says there's something wrong with the meat on your farm.
Bran also says that pig breeding is a wonderful thing. And I say it stinks to high heaven. If there's something wrong with the meat, he is to blame. He obviously doesn't understand his own trade anymore. And now shove off! Surely you have something better to do.
There's something rotten about this meat business.
Well, there's no pulling the wool over your eyes. Look, this is a shit job, but I can't find a better one on this island. But this book has been a revelation to me. It made me realize I could get my own back by poisoning the meat.
Show me the book you were talking about.
Ah, you want to be enlightened too? Here, take a look. But bring it back to me soon.
Which book?
Well, the one I just... Wait! You tricked me! Give it back right now!
I suggest you stop poisoning meat.
You are threatening me?
No. I'm just thinking whether I should tell the other demon hunters your story.
Demon hunters? Wait a minute. I've reconsidered. I will do my work diligently from now on, I promise. Here, take this gold. Not a word about it to Bran, okay?
Who gave you that book?
I've never given that any thought. I've always had it. Somehow my memories are vague.
Why are you trying to poison people?
You've got no idea what it's like when everybody avoids you. They wouldn't even give you the time of day. I mean, I'm just doing my job, ain't I? And when I read that book, I knew there was a way for me to have my revenge.
I take it you don't care too much for strangers.
No, I don't. Why should I? They hardly have 2 pennies to rub together, and if they have, they've not been earned through honest labor. Nah, keep me away from the whole lot of them.
No stranger has robbed you.
It's easy for you to talk. You have to... Wait a moment. Are you trying to rob me?
Me?
If that's what you've got in mind, forget it. You're not taking me for a ride that easily. So if you have no more questions, I have a lot to do.
Are you guarding this farm?
Do I look like a guard? My job is to feed the pigs. And once I'm done with that, I have to shovel away the shit that they produce. This life sucks.
You don't say.
Vague promises do not constitute a spellbook in scientific terms. It has the power to manipulate humans. Today, it is kept by the Guild of Mages on Taranis. Very interesting.
That's unbelievable!
What's that revolting stench?
It isn't that bad.
I hope it'll blow over. I can't bear the smell of fish.
Leave me. I need to think about what to do next.
How could Calador have been reduced to nothing but ruins? Where has the magnificent civilization from the legends gone?